Hi guys, EBPMAN here with Tablets for Me. When you think about ruggedized cases, one name stands out above the rest, and that's OtterBox. And today we're going to take a look at the OtterBox Defender Rugged Protection Case for the iPhone 6 Plus and the 6S Plus models. Now before doing the unboxing and doing the fitting on an iPhone, I wanted to just highlight some of the things that make the OtterBox so unique. First of all, there's a significant amount of testing the OtterBox goes through for drop protection. Also, your case is dust protected and scratch protected. And you'd be surprised how many times a phone gets scratched just simply by putting in your purse with your keys or in your pocket with any loose change. The case also features a triple layer protection, so you'll see as we look at the case how all this stuff will be highlighted. Screen protection is also included, so you don't have to purchase an additional screen protector. And the belt clip holster, which is optional. For those of you who want to have a clip holster, you can use it. For those of you who don't, you don't have to. But the construction of the belt clip is what I would consider one of the most superior belt clip holster combinations on the market today. So you're going to find a very durable product that's going to protect your investment, especially nowadays where when you purchase a phone, you are purchasing the phone outright, and it could be up to $700 to $800. And then your protection, while you do have a protection plan on your phone, many of us suffer anywhere from $150 to $200 deductible. So investing in a good case is always a good thing because it will just eliminate the need to have to execute on that deductible. And let's face it, anytime you get a replacement, it's a refurbished model. You're not really getting something brand new. So let's go ahead and check out the case. Inside the box, you'll find your OtterBox case, a hip clip or holster, and a welcome or client satisfaction card. Now the OtterBox cases are pretty rugged, so to take it apart, you'll probably have some trouble doing it because it has such a good seal. So what I like doing is peeling from one of the sides, and then as you're peeling one of the sides, you're going to do that all the way around. So what you're going to do is take off kind of this TPU material that is the initial protective shell. So you want to separate it like that. Now what you'll do is the case itself is clipped together, so this is the hard plastic inner. What you'll do is you'll just separate it using the same process by just separating it from these sides just like this. And once you do that, it comes apart. So you really don't have to worry about breaking it in any way as long as you follow that process. So you have three levels of protection. Here are three things that are going on. You have your screen protector, and you can see that there is a screen protector right here. You have the actual shell, which is going to protect your phone, and then you have that plastic, the rubberized TPU type material that's very thick, right? So this is going to be the type of case that's going to add some girth or thickness to your phone, and it's because it's providing you that extra protection. And once all these things come together, you'll see how your iPhone is going to be neatly stowed away, and it won't crack. You're not going to damage it, and you'll still have full functionality. Now the next step of our process is to put everything together. So I'm going to go ahead and place my iPhone 6S in the back portion first, so that's going to be the back cover. Then I'm going to snap the shell on top of it. So all you're doing is just going all the way around the sides and snapping it in. Now, one of the things I do is I have lots of cases, and I know that there are many people that have multiple cases. So I actually have a tempered glass screen protector on my phone because I switch so many cases. This, for example, would be a ruggedized case that you could use every day, but let's say you want to go with a thinner case when you're going out. So if you do have a tempered glass screen protector, I can show you that even though I have a screen protector, with the case itself, it's still very functional, so you don't have to take off one that if you already have one. Now, the next step is, and I'll turn this off, is to put it into the TPU case. And the material, or the rubberized material, is very flexible, and you just do the reverse, right? So I just start on one of the sides, and I'm just don't have to worry about concerns about breaking anything because it's very flexible. And you're going to work your way all the way around the case until everything snaps into place and you see everything nicely aligned. So just like this, you'll work it in. And once you have it, all the edges are neatly tucked into those grooves. Your case or your phone will be secure in the case. So you want to make sure that this is done because this is going to really provide you that dust protection, scratch protection, all the type of protection that you'd get. And as you can see, now everything is nicely aligned, and my phone is 100% protected from the keys that I may have in my pocket, from things that you may have in your purse. And it's still very functional. So let's look at how everything aligns, how all the cutouts work, and then we'll do a screen test. Now, taking a closer look at the case, you'll notice that even though you have a screen protector here, you do have a lot of protection here on the corners. You can see how your phone is protected, the depth here between this rim and the actual screen itself. So once again, if your phone does fall face down and it has a heavy impact, you're not going to worry about it touching anything, or even if you're just laying it down casually. And even though this is going to add some thickness to your phone, it's not that significant. So it's still very usable in the hand, and as you can see, I can get from side to side of my screen without any problem, even though I have this case on it. Now, also you'll notice that here you have some protection for the camera that is exposed right here. So you have your earphone jack, or your earpiece. You have also your cameras and all your sensors that would go here. You have your fingerprint sensor, and that's not impaired in any way. So if I turn this on and I use my fingerprint to log in, you'll notice I logged in without a problem, even though there's some plastic there. And my screen is still responsive despite the fact that I have a tempered glass screen protector on top of my phone, and then I have the screen protector that is part of the OtterBox case. So that is fine as well. Now I'm going to push the off button, and the off button is very clickable, and you can see that right there. So you can press it on, and it's very responsive, and you do feel the feedback. It's not stiff in any way. If I look on this side, I have my volume rocker, and as I press it, it's also very responsive. I don't really feel that I have to press really hard to get the click back or forth, so that's pretty good as well. Now on the bottom, you'll notice that you have your speaker is exposed. You have your pinhole mic here also exposed, or visible there, so you can see that nicely. If we go to the top here, you notice that everything is protected. So everything, all in all, seems to be pretty right in order. Now, you may be saying, hey, where's my headphone jack? Where's my power jack? These little flaps come open so that you can actually plug in your charging cable. And this one here also opens, and this is going to give you access to your headphone jack. Let's find that right there. Sorry. Here you go. So you're also able to open that as well. So your phone is completely protected in case it drops. Now, on the back, you do see that you have an iPhone. So that little logo is out there for those of you who really want to show it. And you'll notice how much flash your camera is protected. A lot of depth here. But you'll also notice that there's kind of like an angle on each side. These angles is done purposely so that there's no flashback. So when your flash goes off, you don't want the flash bouncing on the material from the case if it was straight out, and then you'd get an overflashed photo. So that's nicely also thought of as well. Now the phone does have, the case has a couple clips here, and this is for the holster that I'm going to show you in a second. So all in all, as you can see, very rugged. You're going to have super duper protection here, the combination of the two materials, and it feels really nice to the touch, and it's definitely not going to slip out of your hand. The OtterBox holsters are also very rigid, and I would say very well constructed. So they're very stable, and you'll notice the thickness that you have here in the material. So it's not one of those flimsy type holsters. And the holsters play double duty. So it's not just a holster, and you notice that the holster rotates, but it also has a built-in stand. So if you push this up, and you notice right here, I'm going to snap it into place. It snaps in so that you can actually have your phone in this position. So if you are working in an environment where you need a harsh case like this, a heavy-duty case, or you just want to make sure you're protecting your investment, you could use this as a holder, so you can put your phone here, and then you can prop it up if you're watching a movie, YouTube, or whatever you want to do. So that's a nice feature there. And then simply all you do is press this button here, and it releases. This is a really strong clasp, and you'll notice that it does have a hook, so it will catch onto your belt. So it's not going to come off that easy, especially if you bend over, and then what ends up happening is your thigh pushes up. That's not going to come out, so that's nice. Now, the phone itself locks in securely, and that's what that little notch is there for. As soon as I push it in, it's locked into place, and you would either wear it this way or this way, whatever way makes more sense to you. And to remove it, all you do is you just tilt this part right here up slightly, and it would just come out. Now you notice that there is notches on both sides, and that's because, as we talked about, the case can be used in multiple ways. So for example here, let me just get it into position. I can snap it into place, and now that I've snapped it into place, I can actually use it as a viewing device. Open it up like this, and as I put it down, now I can actually watch a movie or navigate Facebook if that's something I want to do without having to hold it in my hand. Some people, I do know that they like wearing also their phone facing outward. I'm not one of those because I like to keep it. I think that there's some extra protection that you get by just having it this way. So I kind of like with my face in, but it's up to you how you'd like to have it. So again, really nice combination between holster and also your case. So this concludes our review of the OtterBox Defender rugged protection case for the iPhone 6 Plus and 6S Plus. I want to thank OtterBox for making the product available on our channel, and also thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions about this product, leave it in the comment area of the channel. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.